wet, 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 wet. Oh, baby. Yes, I done your life.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So I told you guys I was gonna do some more of these videos, and this one is probably gonna be the best one because someone has made a comeback. He's made a comeback. This first photo, you guys, it's from the last video, and this time instead of blue, he has blonde hair, you guys. He has freaking blonde hair, and this one looks more blended than the blue hair. It really does, but it's the same method. I think it looks more blended because it's a straight on picture and his head isn't down all the way like on the last one, but nonetheless it doesn't look right. It seems like he's wearing wigs, and then like on this one he added some braiding hair to it. He got the little Beyonce braid going on too, but I don't know about this hairstyle because, like, how did I miss the unibrow? How did I miss the unibrow? He has a blonde unibrow. How did I miss the unibrow? Clearly, he just likes doing stuff for attention. Like, you want everybody to know that you love money. I get it. But why did you have to put it in your head? And she didn't just put money in her head, right? She was like, you know, I'm going to get a mohawk with it. Why? Because, see, I'm not that type of person that thinks that just because you're dark skinned you can't wear certain colors. I feel like wear whatever color you want to wear as long as it looks right on you. As long as it looks right on you. Just wear whatever color you want to wear. I'm not going to limit anybody because I don't limit myself. You know what I mean? Wear whatever color you want to wear. But why couldn't you just get braids like normal people? Why? Why did you have to get a freaking money print on the side of your head? And then what I don't like as well is that they didn't even try to make a hairline. They just put this straight line down the side of her head. And it doesn't look right. It seems like, you know, a normal hairstyle, but the money just throws it off. Not only did somebody take a picture of her head, but I feel like she got set up in this picture. She had to have gotten set up, because why is this girl coming up to her talking while someone's taking a picture of the back of her head? I feel like maybe they was like, you know, you go talk to her and I'll take the picture. Because they really snuck her. Like, really? And she tried to make it work, y'all. She got the clips. She got the bobby pins. She got the duckbill clips. Like, she really tried to make it work. I think maybe she just didn't know how to blend her hair. And then I don't know why the person put brown weave in her hair instead of black. Because if you have naturally black hair or dark hair, it's best to use darker hair unless the person is an expert at blending. Because brown literally just set her up. If I had a bad hair day, I wouldn't want anybody to just snap pictures of me. Like, they really set her up. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Head ass. I'm just so thrown off by everything. Everything about this hairstyle is just throwing me off. You can shave your head, right? But at what point do you leave a little tail in the middle? Why you got the alfalfa going on in the middle? That's what I don't get. Maybe it's a mohawk going forward. I don't know. Because if that's just in the middle of her head, I just don't know why. They know how to color. You know, they did really good with the color and application because they kept the green where the green is supposed to go and the yellow where the yellow is supposed to go. But nobody's walking around like this, sweetie. They're inside a salon, now that I think about it. It's a salon in the background. Really? Really? You set your client up. I can see if you were on a TV show competing, but this as a normal hairstyle, rethink it. Poor little Tink. She was just in class trying to do her work, and she got caught slipping. I feel bad for her because I went to school with people whose tracks showed like this all the time. All the time. And I just kind of wanted to be like, let me fix it for you. But I'm not a mean person, you know. So I wouldn't just walk up to somebody and be like, your track is showing. Like, I'm very blunt. I'm blunt about other things. But I wouldn't just walk up to somebody and be like, your track is showing. Like, that's not what type of person I am. I wouldn't do that to anybody. I would try to help them cover it, you know, if they wanted my help. But in this case, this is a weave gone wrong. Just completely wrong, because I don't even think she had enough hair out to cover the tracks in the first place. I don't even think she bought enough hair to put into her head. I don't even know if the person who did it knows how to do hair, because either it's old and tracks started falling out, or they just didn't do it right from the start. And it's sad because she got inches for days and can't even swing them. Because if she swing them, I'm pretty sure tracks is going to fly out. This doesn't surprise me that her tracks are showing. It doesn't. I'm happy it's the same color as her hair. But it doesn't surprise me because this is probably clip-ins. And she didn't realize they were showing. Something. One might have fell out. I don't know, but the fact that people get caught slipping in class, like, if you know you sit in the front of class and people gonna be behind you being childish, make sure your hair is on point to the T. I hated sitting in front of people because it seemed like they're breathing on your neck. So I like sitting in the back of class. But, you know, if you're gonna sit in the front of class, make sure your hair is on point, your outfit is on point, your shoes is on point, because you know you're prone to be on the internet like this. People love catching you slip. Okay, so my best friend actually sent me this picture, and she was so confused, like, what is this? What is this? So I was like, maybe she was confused as to what style she wanted. She couldn't decide. So she was like, I don't just want a frontal. I want finger waves too. So they gave her finger waves and a frontal. I don't know that that's correct. You know, I don't think that's correct. But she wanted both. She wanted both. You can't fault someone for wanting their baby hair the way that they want it, because you might want your baby hair swirly, curly, and I might want mine simple, you know? Or I might be dramatic and you might be simple. Like, when it comes to baby hair, not everybody knows how to do it. So I'm not surprised that her baby hair looks like this, because a lot of people just throw finger waves on someone's head and think that it's going to be okay. And the fact that she has colored hair makes it even more noticeable. So they should have did it differently. You know what I mean? And of course they don't know how to do frontals, because if they did, it wouldn't look like this. This is what happens when you go to somebody who says they know how to do something and they don't. Stop getting set up, you guys. Stop getting set up. Because I don't even know how this could happen, right? Okay, because my first thought is, she was trying to cut her own hair, so she put it in a ponytail and tried to cut it across, and she missed some spots. That's what I'm thinking, because the cheap way to do a bob is to put it in a ponytail and cut it across. So maybe that's what she was trying to do, but didn't do it all the way, and she was in a rush. She had to go somewhere, because that's what I be thinking 9 times out of 10. They had to go somewhere, so they couldn't just finish the style that they were doing. If you went to a stylist and they chopped you up like this and you paid them, I think you ought to be suing right now. I think you ought to be suing the hell out of whoever did this, because your hair, mamas, you're going to have to cut it really, really short for it to be even. Really short, like the shortest layer in the back. You're going to have to cut it that short for it to grow out even. For it to even look right. Because going out the house like this, girl, what the hell? This somebody grandma. And I'm gonna break it down for y'all, because I know exactly what they did. Okay, so you know how you have the little kids hairstyles where you put the rubber bands on them, you put the little knockers on them. They section her hair off into plaits, and they put the bobos on. What do y'all call y'all little accessories? Bobos, knockers, what do y'all call them? I'll call them bobos or knockers. So they rubber band her hair off into sections and they put them on her hair to make like this little mohawk thing in the middle, right? And the bangs are most likely bobby pinned. Most likely bobby pinned. And the ponytail in the back is just wrapped around with bobby pins. That's what I think. And you know what? The tracks are probably not even bobby pinned. They're probably just sitting right there. And there's like a rubber band holding it together. I don't know. But that's what I feel like is going on right now. The fact that somebody let their grandma go out the house like this is beyond me. I would never let my grandma go out the house with lime green hair. With yellow bobos. That's when you normally see the craziest styles. When you are just minding your business. You know, I'm just going to go to the library and read a book today. Then here comes old grandma. Let me talk to you, grandma. Because it's not okay the way you left the house. Alright? I don't know if you were letting your grandkids play in your head today. I don't know. But you were supposed to take it down before you left the house. Okay? I told you guys earlier that when you have darker hair, the best thing to do is put darker weave in. I don't get why brown is the choice of color every time I see a struggle weave or some crazy multicolored. But she got caught slipping too. She did. Her hair is so thick, they should have just did a full sew-in. And it's short, so they should have just did a full sew-in. I don't know why they would let her leave the house like this. At this point, I'm feeling like people don't have good friends around or good energy around them, period. Because if they did, they wouldn't leave the house like this. The people around them would make sure they're not leaving the house like this, right? Because if I'm with my best friend and her hair looks crazy, I'm like, best friend, let me help you. That's me. That's just me, though. If my mom is looking crazy, I'm like, Mom, let me help you. Mom, you could have did this. Mom, you could have did that. I'm not going to let someone leave the house with me like this. I'm not. So I don't know why this is happening so often. And that's why I'm like, maybe they had to get up and go. But that doesn't work when you have weave. You can't just get up and go. You guys have to get styles that suit your lifestyle, okay? Don't get a high maintenance style if you know you're that get up and go person. Don't do it because you're just setting yourself up. And please, don't go back to this stylist because she didn't even make sure your hair was blended. Well, you guys, that was the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm starting to think that bad hair is just a trend now. I'm starting to think it's okay to leave the house with your hair looking crazy because that's what I'm seeing in all these photos. I'm not seeing any style that could possibly work, you know? Do better, you guys. We have to do better. We have to do better. We have to do better. Let me know what you guys think about this video down below. What do you think about those styles? What do you think? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's just me and I'm being too judgmental. Maybe it's just me, you know? I can take that bullet if it's just me. But I don't think it's just me. So, but I will see you guys in the next video because I am going to do another one. So, bye y'all.
My life a movie, it's a movie. I don't like to do no acting, but I know my life will be a movie.